Well, good evening to you. Welcome to junior high basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, live tonight from Pikeland Community School in Pittsfield as the PCS Lady Braves play host to the Brown County Lady Hornets. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hill. Jack and Tim are alongside tonight. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The last week of the season for junior high girls basketball, volleyball, and football action in the state of Illinois. And then everybody will be fully into baseball, softball, and track at the high school level, and track and wrestling at the junior high level, along with high school wrestling, all going on at one time in a season that will run through the first week of June. But tonight we have junior high girls basketball action. It's the 7th and 8th grade squads, both teams with some younger folks in there as well, with some 5th and 6th graders dressing for Brown County and 6th graders for this PCS Braves squad. We'll talk more about it on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show following this timeout. Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve the entire region with high-quality banking services with a personal touch. Learn more about everything they have to offer for you at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. The PCS Lady Braves, the Brown County Lady Hornets matching up here this evening in 7th and 8th grade action. The Braves are coming off of a little break due to a little quarantine situation, so good to see them get a couple of games here in the final week of the season. And they're taking on a very solid Brown County Hornet program that on the ladies' side, up and down from the junior high level all the way through the varsity, in just about every sport, puts together a pretty good product every time they take the field or court, Jack.
They do. We saw the other night when we saw Brown County's girls in volleyball how talented their sophomore group was. And I look over and see the 8th graders warming up, and they've got more size even than PCS has, and that's saying something.
Should be a good match with an 8th grade game. You'll see some 6th graders and 7th graders for both teams playing in the 7th grade contest first of all. And, you know, the thing about it is you see some programs that really struggle to put numbers together. And so that's why you see sometimes 6th and 5th graders even at some places playing. But you take a look at this Brown County 6th grade class, and I'd say there's probably not going to be much need for 6th graders to dress next year if they can keep all those young people out.
Got a lot of 6th graders, just a few 7th graders, and then a core of 5 8th graders. One of them in Kendall Painter is not here this evening. But like I said, if you can get every other class in a small school to have some good numbers, you usually are in pretty good shape. And if you happen to get 8 or 9 on each class, that even makes it better. We've seen West Central over the years be able to maintain 25 members in their high school basketball programs. So if you can get 20 in junior high in a couple classes, that's pretty good.
We'll pause for a timeout on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll take a look at the starting lineups next. Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, the Pikeland Community School. I believe they're going to have the national anthem. We'll pause for a break. We'll have those starting lineups for you, we promise, next. Starting lineups brought to you in part by Trash Queen, serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan counties with residential, commercial, and roll-off services. They offer 10-yard, 15-yard, and 20-yard roll-off containers. 217-320-4320. For the Braves, it'll be Kinley Gerard, Sophie Gingler, Tori Stambaugh, Shelby Patterson, and Carly Patterson. For this Brown County squad, Olivia Martinez, Jamie Lohr, Hope Ingram, Mackenzie Cassing, and Hayden Reich. Brown County will get the ball first, due to the jump ball being super dangerous, and we're underway here in the 7th grade action. A little give and go action. Getting it on the go was Lore, and she traveled with it in a turnover on Brown County on their first possession on the offensive side. The Braves will bring it the other way with Stambaugh. And Girard bringing it up, and Girard will get called for a travel. So 2 travels, 1 against either squad of the first 11 seconds of this contest. No score in the early going on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Hope Ingram will inbound it for Brown County to Mackenzie Cassian, a 6th grader, but starts on built the 7th and 8th grade team. Little pick and roll action back to Ingram. Ball knocked loose, stolen away. Good defense by Carly Patterson. She'll work the ball to Shelby Patterson. On the right side into the front court, it goes to Girard. Out top to Patterson. Shelby Patterson will pull it out front against the man-to-man pressure of Brown County. Dribbles toward the right wing with Cassian on her. Trying to reverse the ball now to the left side. Patterson has picked up the dribble, looks for an opening. Here comes Gingler. She'll dribble toward the top of the key. Give it off on the right side to Stambaugh. Pull-up shot there, no good. Rebound will be run down by Ingram, her first. Brown County in the green uniforms, gold numbers here tonight, as the Lady Braves are in the home whites. Cassian gets it on the right wing. Looks for the screener. That's Lore. Lore puts up a little runner. It's good, and Brown County with a 2-0 advantage with 4:55 to play in the first.
Good catch by Lore, and she was able to recover, even though we thought she was a little deep.
Came up the little curl screen that time. Here's a dribble drive by Patterson right to the rim and scores. Shelby Patterson with her first 2, and we're knotted at 2 points apiece. Patterson took that ball from one end of the court to the other. Now she's going to tie up the ball handler Ingram in the backcourt and force the turnover, the second of the contest by Brown County. Jack says it's even the third. I think you're counting by 2s. Had a travel. What was the other turnover?
I couldn't get they had another
entry pass down here. You're right. It doesn't happen often, but you are right. Inbounds pass. Girard looking to get it in close to 5, and it is closer than that. It is 5. Second turnover on the Lady Braves.
Hard to count by 2s and get the 3, though, you have to admit.
Well, depends on how fast you count. Cassian will bring it toward the front court for Brown County. Works the ball on the right wing to Lore. Lore pivots a couple of times with the ball. Gingler pressuring her. Close to 5 seconds. The ball tipped, and it's stolen away by Girard. Kinley Girard on the run out into the front court. Runner up no good. Gingler there for the rebound. Putback is good. And the Lady Braves have their first advantage, 4-2, with 4:11 to play in the opening quarter. Into the front court, Cassian brings the basketball. Works at free throw line to Lore. Lore back to Cassian on the elbow on the other side of things. Backs her way in, drives in, rises, shoots, and scores. Cassian with her first basket, and the game's tied at 4. Now Brown County will try a little full court pressure. Into the front court with it comes Shelby Patterson. Dribbling past everyone again. Bounce pass down low. Shot put up by Stambaugh, no good. Rebound down to Cassian for Brown County. She'll bring it into the front court. Patterson will knock it out of bounds, and very active with the defensive pressure has been Shelby Patterson so far in the contest.
She's very aggressive, and Sophie Gingler really adds a lot of energy to this team.
Inbounds pass comes into the corner to Rice. They'll post up Cassian down low. Doesn't get squared up. Puts up a shot, no good, but is fouled, and she will shoot 2 shots. Patterson, I believe, is the guilty party. Shelby Patterson, her first team first, and to the free throw line as Cassian looking to break this 4-all tie.
1 lead change in the ball game, 2 ties. Cassian has 2, and she'll shoot a pair of free throws. First one up and good by Cassian.
Atlanta Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. They're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday on the south side of the Pittsfield Square.
Cassian solid from the free throw line. She looks like a good one.
6-4 the score. Lady Hornets back on top by 2, tying their largest lead of this contest. Stambaugh brings it toward the front court for the Lady Braves. Works it across. Bounce pass goes to Patterson. Finds a lane. Drives in off the window and in for 2. Shelby Patterson another 2. Give her 4. And we're tied at 6. Now traveling call in the backcourt against Brown County. A turnover is their 5th in less than 3 minutes of the contest. Both teams pressuring in the backcourt, and that will force some turnovers. Girard to inbound. Looks for Stambaugh. The ball was deflected. Run down in the corner by Shelby Patterson. Patterson will bring it toward the top of the key. Had the ball bounce awry for a second. Now runs it back down. Has picked it up way out beyond the volleyball spike line. Coming out to help her is Tori Stambaugh. And now Pikeland coach Matt Henry wants a timeout. We'll pause as well. 3:08 to play in the first. Game tied at 6 on Central Illinois Sports. 3:08 to play in the first quarter. Game is knotted at 6 points apiece as the Lady Braves whistle the timeout, their first of the contest. So they're having a little bit of trouble getting the offense in flow in the front court. Hey, Bowlers Universe, they're open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturdays 4 to midnight. They offer many menu items from burgers and fries to specialty pizzas. Come out and enjoy the fun at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. The ball out of bounds underneath the basket here for the Braves. No, it'll be on the sideline. Tracy Shelton, the official, tells us.
I think they took a 30, but they ended up making that the media timeout, they do believe.
Inbounds pass comes in the backcourt to Shelby Patterson. She's pressured by Cassian out front. Patterson gets free, looks for the backdoor cut. Nice job, Gingler with an opening. Her shot no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the Hornets. It will stay with the Lady Braves underneath.
Gingler got a little bit too far under the basket and couldn't use the backboard that time.
Gerard to inbound. Looking here, trying to find an opening. Was looking for Stanball. Goes off her hand and out of bounds, and that will be a turnover on the Braves, their third. Length of the court to go for Brown County as Ingram will inbound the ball to Cassian. Mackenzie Cassian will bring it up against the pressure of Patterson. Goes to the left hand, now reverses back to the right. On the right side finds Ingram. Ingram looks to work off the dribble, now bounces off of the defender. On the right wing, Lohr. They'll work down low to Cassie. She gets it in a scoring spot and does just that. Makes it an 8-6 Lady Hornet advantage. Into the front court, Stanbaugh brings it in traffic. Throws it out top to Carly Patterson. On the right side, Stanbaugh. She'll work it out between the circles on the dribble. 2:22 to play in the first, an 8-6 Brown County advantage with the Lady Braves on the attack. Now they tried that backdoor play again, and this time they couldn't make the connection. A turnover, the fourth on PCS. Lady Hornets have their biggest lead of the contest, tied again right now, a 2-point lead for the third time this evening. And they'll look to expand on it here. But they'll have a turnover instead as Gingler takes it away as the ball was deflected by Patterson. Patterson brings it into the front court, crosses over on the right side. Gingler, pull-up shot from 10, won't fall through. Rebound loose underneath and secured by Brown County's Hayden Reich. She'll get the ball to Cassie. Under 2 minutes to play in the first. Cassie, a double team comes her way. Gets the pass off to Lohr on the right wing, who had her teammate Ingram open underneath, was a little late delivering the ball to her. Then Ingram could not catch it. It goes off of her fingertips and out of bounds, and another Brown County turnover. 1:45 to play in the first. Now Cassian tries to steal the inbounds pass. She and Patterson fight hard for it. Stanbaugh now gets involved in the backcourt to Shelby Patterson. She'll bring it across. Who has an opening under the basket? Nobody was guarding Gingler. They couldn't find her. Gerard on the right side. Stanbaugh takes a single bounce of it to Shelby Patterson. Check, that's Carly Patterson. Now to Stanbaugh. 1:20 to play in the first. Stanbaugh a little behind the back dribble on the right side. Looks for Gingler. Gingler had her shot partially blocked. Rebound, fighting hard for it down there was Carly Patterson. She and Cassian are tied up, but I think we'll have a reach-in foul before the jump ball. And it'll be against Ingram for Brown County.
Ingram picks up her first team foul, as aggressive as it's been on both sides. One foul apiece so far in minute 9 left first quarter.
Bounce pass comes to Gingler. Has already used the dribble. Off to Gerard. Back out to Gingler on the wing. She'll pull it out front. A minute to play in the first. Gingler works off of a screen. Now on the left side. Finds Shelby Patterson. Drives in, kicks it back out. Here's a shot by Gerard from just inside the arc. She finds the mark, and we're tied at 8.
2, 4, 6, and 8. Who do you appreciate? Tied all the way through.
Gassing into the front court for Brown County. Works the ball out top to Lohr. Now it goes to Ingram. She is denied on the right-hand dribble with 30 seconds to play in the first. Tried to crossover. Had the ball knocked free, but able to regain the possession. Out front now to Lohr with 25 ticks to play in this first quarter. Had the ball knocked loose. Runs it down out near the half-court center circle. Back in the day, they used to jump to start the game there. Now Cassian, turnaround shot in the lane off the mark. Rebound loose, out of bounds, last touched by Cassian. It'll be Braves basketball with 12.8 seconds to play in the first, trying to retake the advantage. Gerard to inbound, and they'll call a violation on Ingram. Well, a warning anyway for reaching over the end line. The next time that happens, it would be a technical. Just stay straight up and down as you're guarding the inbounder. Still 12.8 to play in the first. Inbounds pass comes to Stambaugh. Up the sideline, she works it to Gingler with 8. Drives in, bounce pass down low to Patterson. Carly Patterson trying to get free. Had the ball knocked loose, runs it down, throws a pass that's tipped and loose. Tied up at the buzzer. It'll be Brown County ball, but with 0.4 of a second left, the Braves will get the ball to start the second quarter now because of that tie-up. And not a lot of chance for Brown County to score, and they won't in the last 0.4 of a second. We played 1 quarter of 7th grade basketball action. It's the PCS Braves and the Brown County Hornets tied at 8.
Eight after 1 quarter, 3 of 4 is Brown County, 75%. They've turned it over 7 times. Pittsfield PCS 5 times on the turnover. They're 4 of 10. Tied at 8. And it's Braves basketball to start the second quarter.
Inbounds pass is nearly stolen away. It's tied up, and it will be a turnover. So they got that.
Now.
They got that arrow their direction right at the end of the first, and give it right back in a hurry. 5:57 to play in the first. Brown County's Mackenzie Cassian will walk the ball up. She brings it across, spins toward the left side, gets a screen by Maggie Henry, who's checked into the game. Ball goes out front to Ingram. Ingram will work off of the screen on the right side. Looks for an opening, now between the circles to Lohr. Lohr will have the dribble, nearly 5 seconds, finds Cassian now. Gingler comes at her with a double team to Ingram out front. 5:27 to play in the first half. Game tied at 8 points apiece. Now Lohr gets a touch between the circles. Patterson pressuring her. Ball comes off of Cassian, goes into the backcourt, and a turnover on Brown County is their 8th.
I'm going to take a pretty reasonable guess and say Mackenzie Cassing is probably some relation to Leah Cassing, one of the best basketball players the Hornets have ever had. She also played at Bradley for 4 years.
Inbounds pass comes to Patterson in the backcourt. She runs it down, takes it across the half-court line as Shelby Patterson. Dribbles to the free throw line, finds Gingler. She'll penetrate, pull up for a shot that won't fall through. Rebound on the weak side, though, to Gerard. Trying to do something with it, throws a pass in the lane, it's stolen away. Off to the races into the front court comes Cassian. Dribble drive in, off the window and in for 2. And the Lady Hornets a 2-point lead again, 10-8 this time. 4:50 to play in the first. Into the front court, Patterson finds Gingler underneath. Shot put up no good, partially blocked. Cassian gets the board. She'll work it toward the front court. Passes it ahead. The ball will be run down by Henry. Works it out to Lohr. Lohr with the dribble drive, past her defender on the runner with the right hand, no good. Rebound is pulled in by Maggie Henry. She'll work it out to Cassian from 18, no good. Good box out by Gingler to get the rebound. She'll push it the other way for the Lady Braves. Dribbles all the way down low. Gave the pass off at the last moment to Gerard. Off to Patterson from 8. It's short. Rebound is loose underneath, and Cassian has another board. 4:07 to play in the half. 10-8 the lead for Brown County. Cassian brings it across, passes it off to Lohr. Lohr will give it to the free throw line. Ingram. Ball knocked loose and stolen away by Shelby Patterson once again. On the run out into the front court. Layup up and good by Gingler. She took it coast to coast. Game's tied at 10. And we've been tied at every stop.
A little quicker are the PCS Braves. A lot taller is Brown County. And Cassing has good ball control and good post moves, does she not?
Here's a ball knocked in the backcourt again by Patterson. Run down by Cassian. The ball knocked free. Cassian will go back and get it once again. Pushes it forward to Lohr. Ooh, that pass could have been taken away. Now the free throw line. Ingram. She has it stolen away by Gingler. Gingler with the steal. The 10th turnover by Brown County. Into the front court. Stambaugh kicks to the corner. Gerard from 17. No good. Rebound run down though by Carly Patterson. Her putback is up and in. And the Lady Braves retake the advantage, 12-10 with 3 minutes to play in the half. Cassian will push it into the front court. Has it stolen away by Gingler. Gingler another steal, her second in as many trips down the court. She pushes it down low, finds a wide open Stambaugh, whose shot is no good. Rebound tied up is Patterson and Cassian. It'll be Lady Braves basketball. And we'll get the substitute into the game as here comes Gretchen Hilburn in for the first time, replacing Jamie Lohr for Brown County. 2:47 to play in the half, 12-10 advantage for Pittsfield. Inbounds pass, wide open as Patterson. Had a little trouble with the catch. Now travels and is called for it. That'll be a turnover on the Braves. Their 8th. 2:44 to play in the half, 12-10 Braves. Ball is going to be stolen away on the inbounds by Shelby Patterson. She'll work a entry pass into Stambaugh. Squares up, shot up, no good. There's Carly Patterson, though, with her 3rd or 4th offensive rebound already. Top of the key, Shelby Patterson. Kicks it left side to Gerard, just inside the arc too hard. Rebound loose underneath, and they'll call over the back against Brown County's Maggie Henry.
Henry picked up the foul, her first, team second. 3 fouls called in the ball game so far. 12-10 lead for the Braves. 3 lead changes.
Here's Patterson on a pull-up shot on the inbounds. No good. Ball out of bounds, though. Last touched by the Lady Hornets. It will be Braves basketball underneath. 2:24 to play in this half. Inbounds pass for the Lady Braves. Comes into Carly Patterson. Throws it out to Gingler. Gingler just a 6th grader, but a very good athlete. Is Sophie Gingler. Good ball handler.
Yeah, she really takes care of the ball.
Works it out top to Carly Patterson. Has already used the dribble. Finds an opening and Stambaugh on the wing right side. Just over 2 minutes to play in the half. Now the ball knocked loose, and on the floor after it is Ingram. Still loose, and coming out of the scrum with it is Brown County's Ham. She'll work it to Hilburn. Ball knocked loose again by Patterson. It's still loose. It'll be tied up. A jump ball favors Brown County on the alternating possession arrow. It's a pesky defense for the PCS Braves.
Sometimes the whole game doesn't look pretty, but they hustle the whole time, don't they? Much improved also.
Here's a pass that Carly Patterson will steal away on the inbounds for Pittsfield. Gets it to Stambaugh. She'll work it up with 1:38 to play in the half. 12-10 advantage for Pittsfield. The game was tied at 8 after a quarter, so a little lower scoring second quarter. Flex offense now. They get it down low to Gingler. Work it out to Gerard. She'll pull up for a jump shot. No good. Rebound. Sophie Gingler just out hustles everybody to get the offensive board. Works it out top to Shelby Patterson. She'll call out the offensive set. Dribbles toward the left wing. Free throw line to Stambaugh. Bounce pass is tipped, stolen away by Brown County's Ham. Gets it to Cassie. She'll dribble into the front court. Pull up for a jump shot just inside the arc, no good. Good aggressive rebound by Ham. Now she puts it on the floor. Looks for a pass, and it is tipped, tied up, and it'll be Braves basketball. So another turnover on the Lady Hornets. They're 14th in the first half. 53.2 seconds to play. Length of the court to go for the Braves. Gerard to inbound. Gets the ball into Stambaugh. Needs everybody to clear out to get a little space to move. Now she'll dribble it across the half-court line, but has it stolen away by the active hands of Gretchen Hilburn. Throws it ahead for Cassian. Cassian on the dribble drive. Runner up, no good. Might have been fouled, no call. Stambaugh with the board for the Braves. She'll push it up now with 33 seconds to play in the half. Behind the back with it. Bounce pass out top to Patterson. Had the ball bounce high, runs it down with 27 ticks to play in the half. Free throw line. Down low, Gerard tried to find Stambaugh. It's off of her and out of bounds, and the 9th turnover. 12th turnover. The 9th since their 3rd. 20 seconds to play in the half. Brown County with a chance to tie or take the lead. Cassian into the front court. Works it to Ingram. No, works it into a held ball situation, and the possession arrow favors Brown County. They'll have it out of bounds with 12 seconds to play. It's been an active possession arrow.
Braves play good defense. They'll get the ball to start the second half.
Cassian on the inbounds. Little fadeaway shot, no good. Ball loose and not a jump ball. Shot put up no good by Ham. Rebound by Cassian, put up and in. Game tied at 12, and that's how we'll go to the half. It's the Pikeland Lady Braves and the Brown County Lady Hornets tied at 12 points apiece as we pause for a timeout on the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show.
Back here on the halftime show, the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Carnes Communication 285-5400 at the corner of Action. That's Jackson and Washington Street. All your U.S. Cellular phone needs, accessories, friendly service, and more. That's Carnes Communication. We were tied at 8 after one quarter, tied at 12 here at halftime. Actually tied at 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Now tied at 12. So every stop, we've had 3 lead changes in the ball game. Turnovers is the name of the game. The Braves have turned it over 12 times and Brown County 14 times in the first half. We'll take a break on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. We'll look at shooting percentages, individual scoring, and more on the halftime show on Central Illinois Sports. Here at halftime on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show, Tim Hull, Charlie, and myself, Jack Hull, bringing you action tonight. We'll have junior high girls action tomorrow night. John and I will be here. Raceville will be in town to take on the PCS Braves. Then Friday, Charlie will travel to Pleasant Plains for the Sockies and Plains football game. And John and I will travel to Greenfield. We'll be high above the press box there at the Greenfield field to take the game between Camp Point Central and Greenfield Northwestern for the WIVC Championship. Shooting in the first half, 5 of 12 was Brown County, 41.7%. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. They did not shoot a three-point shot. Led in scoring by Mackenzie Casting with 10 of their 12 points. Jamie Lohr had the other 2 in the first half. A little bit more balanced scoring for the PCS Braves. They were 6 of 20 in the first half, 30%. Did not shoot a three-pointer or a free throw. They were led in scoring 4 points by Shelby Patterson and 4 by Sophie Gingler. Gerard added 2 points, and Carly Patterson had 2 points also in the first half. We're knotted at 12 here at halftime. We'll take another break. Get ready for play-by-play of the second half from PCS Gym. Tied at 12, Brown County and the Lady Braves of PCS.
Welcome back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show. Game tied at 12 points apiece in 7th grade ladies action. Lipkeman Seed Sales is your Pioneer dealer, including precision farming and crop insurance. Call Aaron Lipkeman, 217-430-4516, or Brett Lipkeman, 217-242-2703. Well, first half that both teams were plagued by some turnovers, but some of that's because you are seeing some pressure on the defensive side by both teams, Jack, and that's the thing is if you can get a team that can learn to handle that pressure, you can score a lot of baskets in the transition game.
Pretty impressed with PCS being able to get the ball down the court, full court pressure. You don't see many junior high teams on the boys and girls side that handle the pressure as well as they did getting it down. They actually turned the ball over in the half court more than they did in the full court. Now, Brown County on the other side had a little bit of trouble with both ends of the court taking care of the basketball. But Mackenzie Casting kept them on her shoulders and made things happen. By the way, John Wood Community College's men did fall 73-66 to the 8-seed Sand Hills today in the National Junior College AA Division II National Tournament. So they have been eliminated.
Well, congratulations to them on a fine season. Let's pause for a break. We'll have second half play-by-play after this. Game is tied at 12 points apiece. It'll be PCS Braves basketball to start the second half. It's been a quick game, not a lot of fouls called either way. And I don't know that either squad knows who is going to get the ball. You know the thing about it, if you could sell that really well, you could get an open layup in the front court.
That was John Woods that lost yesterday. We'll try to get an update on what happened to him today in just a little while.
I thought somebody said that game maybe was yesterday, but I can't remember who it was.
You have been wrong a few times in your life. I know that's hard for you to believe. But
Patterson with the ball. Shelby Patterson now picks it up, pivots a couple of times, out between the circles. Finds Carly Patterson. She says, hey, give that back. She gets it back. Dribbles toward the left side. Carly Patterson sets the screen for her. Now Shelby has a ball that's tipped, run down by Gingler in the corner. Gingler really a go-getter. Gives it off to Shelby Patterson. Really pressuring on the defensive side is Ingram out there. Patterson still trying to get free off the dribble. Look for the back cut, wasn't there. Now has picked it up. Finds Gingler out front. She'll try the dribble drive in. Shot put up block. And the rebound comes down to Cassing for Brown County. She'll work the pass to Ingram. Ingram will bring it toward the front court for the Lady Hornets. Pass was tipped out of bounds by Stambaugh. It will stay with Brown County on the sideline. 5:02 to play in the third.
Tori Stambaugh usually a catalyst on the offensive side. Not as much of a scorer, but a real good person to feed people, and they've kind of locked her down in the first half.
Inbounds pass comes to Cassie. She had the smaller defender on her, but missed the shot. The rebound is Shelby Patterson. She'll push it into the front court. Now decides to slow it down and set up the offensive attack for Pikeland. 4:47 to play in the third, and the game tied at 12 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Patterson trying to get free off the dribble. Picks it up, goes to Carly Patterson, left side. Baseline shot no good. Rebound down to Stambaugh. Her putback not good. Might have been a foul, no call, but it'll be the Braves' ball underneath their own hoop.
Stambaugh had a couple big girls on her. You know, man to man, you ought to be able to use your quickness to get a layup here.
Inbounds pass will come out front to Shelby Patterson. She'll work the dribble drive, gets to the lane. Carly Patterson, free throw line, Gerard, good look and hits the shot.
Good shooter. She's got 4.
She can really shoot and makes it 14-12. Lady Braves.
Not a lead change. We've had 3 of those in the game.
Not only can she shoot, but it's a quick release, too, by Gerard. Now, here's a shot put up by Cassie. No good, kind of forced that one. Weak side rebound, put back. Henry won't go. Cassie gets the board. Her put back, no good. Gets it again. Off the high glass and in for 2. And at first, you don't succeed. Try, and try again. And if you don't get boxed out, you'll probably score. Game tied at 14 with just under 4 to play in the third.
For a 6th grader, she's got really good length.
Here's Patterson, drives the lane, kicks it to Carly Patterson. Now top to Gingler. Had the ball poked free. Top of the key now. Stambaugh. Bounce pass goes to Shelby Patterson. Looks down low. Good find to Gerard. Trying to go up with it amongst the trees. Her shot was partially blocked. On the rebound, it's loose. It's a held ball. It will be Brown County basketball. No turnover as that was on the rebound. 3:36 to play in the third. Brown County with the possession now. Length of the court to go. Trying to retake the lead.
Not sure working the ball inside's to the advantage of the Braves. They don't have any kind of size compared to Brown County.
That free throw line has been open quite a bit,
You
though.
bet.
On the dribble is Gretchen Hilburn. She'll work it on the right wing to Ham. The ball stolen away by Gingler. Off to the run into the front court. Dribble drive, shot up, no good. Rebound loose, and it comes down to Hilburn for Brown County. Tries to push it into the front court. Finds Cassian, who had leaked back on the offensive side. She's bumped and fouled by Patterson. And Cassian a little slow to get up here, and she will. Looks to be okay.
Shelby Patterson will pick up her 2nd foul, just the 2nd foul of the ball game on the Braves. Each team with 2 fouls in the game so far.
Into the contest for Brown County is Hayden Reich. She replaces Joey Ham. Inbounds pass comes in. Shot put up is good again by Cassian, and Brown County has the 2-point lead once again.
14 of their 16. Lead change number 4.
We've been tied at every stop so far, and the biggest lead by both teams has just been 2. 2:52 to play in the third period. Here's Patterson. Has picked up the dribble, finds Carly Patterson to Shelby. Carly Patterson on the dribble. Looks to get free against Cassie. Free throw line, Gingler. Gingler will pull it out now. Has picked up the dribble. Works it off on the right side to Gerard. Gerard has the ball knocked free. Now it's loose. Run down, though, by Carly Patterson to Shelby Patterson. 2:22 to play in the third. Shelby Patterson trying the penetration move. She's picked it up now. Pressured out there. Gets it to Stanball. Ball poked free for a second. Able to regain the possession. Bounce pass to Gerard. Ooh, there was Gingler down there. Got it to a little late, and the pass was a miss. And now the ball is called for a double dribbling, it looks like, as Cassie put it down, picked it up, put it back down. 2:04 to play in the third. Here's Hilburn sitting down as Jamie Lohr is back in for Brown County.
13 turnovers in the Braves, 16 on Brown County.
Inbounds pass to Carly Patterson. Works it out top to Shelby Patterson. Shot fake on a drive. Now Carly Patterson has picked up the dribble top of the key. Finds Stanball. 1:53 to play in the third. 16-14 Brown County with the lead. Free throw line, Carly Patterson. Ooh, they got to recognize coming off that flex screen just a little bit quicker. It's open. Here's a shot by Stanball. No good. A rebound by Brown County's Maggie Henry. Outlet pass to Cassie. Pushes it into the front court. Way down court. Finds her teammate Lohr. Shot put up. No good. Rebound down to Stanball. She'll turn and take it quickly the other way. Stanball has picked it up at the elbow. Bounce pass on the right side. Carly Patterson to Stanball. At the 1:20 mark of this third quarter. Been a quick game. Stanball will dribble out near the half-court line. Works off of the screen. Tried the pass in the corner to Gingler, who had already tried the cut. They'll say that ball, though, was tipped by Brown County out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Braves underneath.
Officials not taking media timeouts, for one thing, makes it quick, and there's only been 4 fouls called in the game.
Ball having to be inbounded from the corner here. Inbounds pass comes to Carly Patterson with Cassing pressuring her. Ball knocked out of bounds. We'll say that Cassing touched it last. 1:07 left in the third. Bounce pass comes into Stanball. She'll try the dribble. Now to Gingler. Gingler uses her quickness, gets by the defender, and scores. Sophie Gingler, another 2. She's got 8.
6.
She'll have 8 the next time she scores, because right now she's got 6, and we're tied at 16. 50 seconds to play in third. Here's Cassie. Takes it right to the rim. Missed the runner. Rebound loose, and Patterson hustles after it, but the ball out of bounds. Couldn't control it. It'll stay with Brown County. The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. Now here's an offensive foul on an illegal screen set by Cassie, and I believe it's going to be the call.
She was just pushing off there, and they called her for the foul. It'll be her first turnover, number 17 on Brown County. She had the size advantage, and she was pushing that time.
Game is tied at 16 points apiece with 40 seconds to play in the third. On the Trash Queen scoreboard, 320-4320 for Trash Queen. And dial that 217 all the time now.
Well, you used to have to do it, and then you went away for a while. Now it's back.
It's back. Might have been an illegal screen. Here's Patterson with it out top with 18 seconds to play in the third. Gerard trying to come out and help her break free. Patterson's picked it up. Ball knocked loose. Runs it down near the sideline. Now it's loose again on the floor after it is Cassing. Ball still loose. Stanball runs it down for Pittsfield. Little jump shot up, no good. Cassing with the rebound. Looks at the clock. 2 seconds. 1 second. Just over the half-court line. Heave in and out, no good. And the game is tied at 16. We've been tied at every stop so far. This time it's at 16 points apiece. Brown County and Pittsfield on Central Illinois Sports.
7-21 is Brown County, 33%. The Braves are 8 of 29, tied at 16. Braves basketball.
Gingler gets it on the inbounds. Braves have played the same 5 the whole way. Now they get a turnover to start the fourth quarter as Gingler was trying to find stand ball. Passes a little wide and out of bounds. The 14th turnover by the Braves. And it'll be Brown County's basketball. They had the lead most recently. Right now it's tied at 16. Cassian with the ball, picks it up at the half-court line, finds Ingram. Dribbles toward the right wing. Pulls it out with Patterson guarding her. Patterson swiping at the ball, trying to get another steal. She's got 2 fouls, has to be careful. Now the ball knocked free by Stambaugh and stolen away.
18 turnovers on Brown County.
Pushes it ahead to Gerard. Gerard across the court finds Carly Patterson. Shot up no good, a little too hard. Rebound loose, and coming out of there with it is Jamie Lohr for Brown County. Gives it ahead to Ingram. Ingram shot up no good, fouled, and she'll shoot 2 shots.
Ingram will go to the free throw line, and Gingler may be on the foul, I believe. Her first, team second. To the free throw line goes Hope Ingram, looking for her first points of the night. First one up and no good.
Reelnet and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, outdoor wall hangings, and much more. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013.
Second one no good, too. We're still tied at 16 as we were at the third quarter stop.
Shelby Patterson brings the ball into the front court for the Lady Braves. Works the crossover dribble. Had the ball knocked loose for a moment, gains it back. Now looks for an opening, finds Carly Patterson. Out top the Stambaugh. She has the ball swiped and stolen away by Ham. Ham forces the turnover with 4:49 to play in the ball game. Ingram works it on the left side against Patterson. Pass comes between the circles to Lohr. She's bumped into by Shelby Patterson. They're letting it play a little bit out front, though. Dribbles on the left wing. Gingler trying to knock it free. Lohr might have got away with a double dribble. Now out top is Ingram. It's free from the free throw line. Pull-up jump shot. Finds the bottom of the net.
Her first 2 of the night, and the lead remains Brown County's way, this time 18-16.
2-point lead again with 4:15 to play. Patterson looks for Gingler on the backdoor cut. Shot up is short. Rebound pulled in by Maggie Henry. Gets it to Cassie. Brown County shooting for their largest lead of the contest with 4 minutes to play. Ingram with it on the wing right side. Looks for an opening. Ball tipped and stolen away by Gerard. Good recognition on the help side defense. Into the front court with it is Patterson to Gingler just inside the arc. Fires away, rattles in and out, won't fall. Rebound down to Ingram for Brown County. She'll turn and take it into the front court at the 3:40 mark. Now Gingler steals it away. Larceny on one end, layup at the other by Gingler is good. And the game's tied at 18.
She's got 8.
And the ties at every stop continue. 3:25 left.
2-point lead, biggest of the ball game on either team.
Cassie now to Ingram out front. Had the ball knocked loose. Ingram will get it though and somehow maintains the dribble. The Cassie in between the circles. Looks to make a move. Dribble on the right side. A little floater up in the lane, no good. A rebound down to Cassie. She puts it up off the high glass and in for 2 more.
16 of her team's 20.
And makes it 20-18 with 3 minutes to play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Shelby Patterson dribbles toward the free throw line. Pulls it out top to Gerard. Gerard looks for an opening to Gingler on the right side. Out front with it now is Shelby Patterson. On the wing, Gerard from just inside the arc. Too hard, and Cassian has the rebound for Brown County. 2:39 left. Into the front court, Ingram. Little give and go back to Cassian. Ball not free. Cassian gets it back, though. Muscles up through the contact. Shot no good. Rebound down to Shelby Patterson. She'll push it into the front court for the Braves. Tries to go coast to coast. Knocked down by Ingram. The Braves will get it out of bounds underneath with 2:23 to play.
Ingram picks up her second foul, second of the second half. 2 fouls on each team, 2:23 left in the ball game on the Trash Queen scoreboard in regulation, 20-18. We've got a timeout. We'll take it to Brown County with a 2-point lead. Back with more after this. 2:23 left in regulation, 20-18. Brown County was the lead. PCS will have the basketball after Coach Matt Henry, David Marable talk to each other and call the timeout. They're sitting about 12 foot apart. You think they're talking?
Could be. Inbounds pass. Patterson looking to get it in here. That's Gerard, excuse me. And 5 seconds is the call.
16th turnover on the Braves, so Brown County now trying to shoot for their biggest lead of the ball game again.
Cassian with the ball in the backcourt. Gets it to Ingram. Ingram will travel and be called for it here.
21 turnovers on Brown County.
2:18 left. Lady Braves down 2, but have the basketball on the sideline in the front court. Inbounds pass is off a stand ball, and it was too wide on the pass, out of bounds. And the Braves turn it back over. Inbounds pass stolen away by Shelby Patterson. She'll put up a shot, no good. Might have been fouled. The rebound down to Gingler for Pittsfield on the offensive side. She'll try to drive in. Her shot blocked out of bounds. Again, it'll stay underneath with the Braves.
A lot of contact on that shot, no call, but hey, they've let them play all night long.
2:08 left. I'd probably push that on the defensive side a little bit to see how physical you could actually be. Inbounds pass comes into stand ball. She'll put up a turnaround shot, no good. Didn't get squared up that time. Rebound though, Kimberly Gerard just muscles it away to Patterson. Out top, Gingler. Gingler on the right side, Gerard. Gerard with a dribble drive against Ingram. Throws it out on the wing to Gingler for the 3. Off the back rim, no good, but the rebound run down out front by Shelby Patterson. 1:46 to play. Still down by 2. Tries the move against Cassie to Gingler on the left side. Gingler will pull it out between the circles.
She can hit that 3.
Now Cassie knocks the ball loose. Run down though by Shelby Patterson for Pittsfield. Reverses on the dribble. Has picked it up. Cassie knocks it free again. Patterson though beats her in the foot race to get the ball. Now they have a player advantage. On the right side, Gerard, jump shot no good. Rebound loose, comes down with it. Stand ball, shot won't fall. Rebound again to the Braves as Carly Patterson has it. Throws a pass, it's stolen away, and then Patterson called for the foul.
Carly, in a little frustration there, picked up the foul, her first, team third. 1:08 left in regulation, 20-18. Brown County, no, it's PCS basketball. Should be Brown County. Ball. Green ball. There we go. I thought, gosh, you're really pressuring in the full court, aren't they?
1:08 left. 20-18 advantage for Brown County. Inbounds pass comes into Cassie. She throws a pass into the front court. That is going to find Reich, and Denny Flester wants the timeout. We'll pause as well. 1:03 to play. 20-18, the advantage for Brown County. They'll have the ball when we come back.
Possession arrow favors Brown County. They'll also have the basketball. 1:03 left in regulation. Brown County with a 20-18 lead. No team is led by more than 2. We've had 4 lead changes in the ball game, and we've been tied at every stop up till now. You got to watch out for Cassing. She's got 16 of their 20 points. But I'll tell you, a good play by Maggie Henry in the last few minutes has really been to the advantage of Brown County.
Cassian will inbound the ball here. Looks for an opening, gets it into Henry. Henry, they're back to the basket, and a timeout by Brown County.
Almost a 3-second. Good play by Denny Flester. Will take the timeout. A minute left. 20-18, the lead for Brown County.
A minute to play. 20-18 is the advantage for Brown County. They've called back-to-back timeouts now, and will have the ball out underneath the hoop coming out of this stop and play. Hey, Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals. New specials each week. They also have pork chops now being served on Saturday, starting at about 11 o'clock. Food's hot. The drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. Inbounds pass comes in to Lohr. For Pittsfield, you got to get some fouls here, I would think. Now the ball comes to Henry. They're trying to foul her, and now a foul is called with 51 seconds to play.
I think they're going to call that on Gerard. That'll be her first. Team foul number 4. Got to foul 3 more times just to put him to the free throw line.
But you can be pretty aggressive here and try to get a steal, too. Inbounds pass comes to Ingram. Ingram has the ball knocked away, stolen away by Gingler. Gingler will dribble past her into the front court, keeps her balanced, drives in, shot up is good as it rolls through, and she'll get an and one opportunity.
What a play by Gingler to tie this game up at 20. Cassing will pick up the foul, and Gingler was fearless that time, went straight to the bucket, did she not?
Trying to retake the advantage.
First free throw of the ball game for PCS, 42.7 seconds left. And the free throw up, and no good.
Rebound down to Henry. Gets it to Ingram. Game tied at 20 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 37 seconds left. Now Cassing gets the ball with Patterson pressuring her. Dribbles to the free throw line. Fires it up. Missed the shot. Got her on rebound. Put back no good. Rebound down to Stambaugh. Or was it Carly Patterson? Who's out of there? I think it was Carly Patterson on the rebound. And it'll be a timeout for the Braves. They'll have the basketball. Length of the court to go. And a game tied at 28 points apiece when we come back.
.28 seconds left in regulation. PCS, after calling the timeout, will have the basketball full length of the court. 4 fouls on each team, so nobody's in the one in bonus. 4 free throws have been shot by Brown County. They made 2 of them, and PCS has shot 1. Each team's thrown up 1 3-pointer in the game, neither with success. And we're tied at 20. It's been a tight one all the way through. 2 points either way. 4 lead changes. PCS shooting for a lead change right here. They can get the ball down the court and set up in the half court, call another timeout and set up a play. They've got a chance to win this. Brown County wants a steal in the backcourt.
Both teams with just 4 team fouls, as Jack told you, so an opportunity to be physical and try to get a steal here if you're Brown County. Inbounds pass will come into Shelby Patterson. In the backcourt, throws it ahead to Stambaugh. Has Gingler open to the front court, threw it behind her, stolen away by Henry, but she caught it in stride and called for traveling. The 2 teams trade the turnovers.
18 on 1, 24 on Brown County.
Henry made the right play. She just had all of her momentum going that direction and couldn't get her feet to stop under her. A timeout by Pikeland now. They'll call the 30-second break. It'll give us an opportunity to remind you about Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new build, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete ready to serve you. Call 309-252-1052. And we're not sure if you've heard, but our friends at Dodd Foods have some great career opportunities right now. They're looking for more than 100 people for positions in their warehouse in Mount Sterling. And if you want to talk about a great team, the Dodd team is it. The company has been part of the community for over 60 years. They just did a pay increase so you can start in the warehouse, earning up to $22.35 an hour. And on top of that, they have great benefits, paid vacation, profit sharing, 401k match, and a lot more. Check them out at dotfoodscareers/warehouse.
I think they're running the line.
They might run the picket fence at him right here with 20.9 seconds to play. Gerard will be the inbounder. Game tie 20 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Inbounds pass comes to Stambaugh. Open from 10, knocks it down. Stambaugh puts the Braves on top, 22-20. 15 seconds left. Cassing brings it into the front court. Ball stolen away by Gingler. No, she's on the sideline. Out of bounds to Brown County with 11 seconds to play.
Stambaug's first bucket of the game. Now you've got a double team Cassing, I think, if you're PCS.
Ingram will inbound. They'll get it into Henry, looking down low. Now throws it back out to Ingram with 8. She'll give it into Cassie. Turnaround shot off the front of the iron, no good. A rebound down to Shelby Patterson, fouled with 2.5 seconds left. It'll just be the 5th team foul.
Lohr is called for the foul, but the thing is, it's a 2-point game, and PCS has got to get the ball in here.
Inbounds pass. Comes in to Stan Ball. She'll dribble it out, and the Braves will win this one. In a game that was close from the opening inbounds play to the final buzzer. An exciting one of the 7th grade contest as the PCS Braves win this one as they make a shot in the waning seconds of the 4th quarter by Stambaugh to secure the victory. We take you to the post-game show. It's presented by Illini Community Hospital, who's been serving the community with high-quality medical care close to home since 1942. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. Jack will have a look at final stats after this.
Tied at 8 after 1 quarter, 12-12 at halftime, 16-16 after 3 quarters, and Tori Stambaugh makes a shot in the waning moments to give the win to the PCS Lady Braves 22-20 over a very talented Brown County squad. Brown County 9 of 29, 31%, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. They turned the ball over 24 times, 16 points for Cassing, 6 of those in the second half, 2 for Hope Ingram that came in the second half. Jamie Lohr had 2 points in the first half for their total of 20. On the other side, PCS turned the ball over 18 times. They were 11 of 42, 26%, 0 of 1 from the arc, and 0 of 1 from the free throw line, led in scoring by the 6th grader, Sophie Gingler, with 10 points. 4 for Kinley Gerard, 2 points for Carly Patterson, 4 points for Shelby Patterson, and none bigger than the 2-pointer by Tori Stambaugh. This is the Illini Community Hospital postgame show, serving the community since 1942 with excellent health care services, primary and specialty care, emergency medicine. Illini is here to serve you and your family. Learn more about those services at IlliniHospital.org.
Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the game really on both ends tonight by Sophie Gingler? 10 points on the offensive side, and I'd say she had to have 6 or 7 steals at least in this contest to help her team win the ballgame over Brown County 22-20. We'll pause for a break. Get set up for the 8th grade contest coming up next. Welcome back alongside on Central Illinois Sports to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, live from Plaquemine Community School. 8th grade action now as the PCS Lady Braves and Brown County Lady Hornets go head-to-head here. An exciting game in the 7th grade contest. We expect the same in this 8th grade matchup. We'll talk more about it on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this. Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Let's take a look at the starters for this 8th grade contest. Starting lineups are brought to you in part by Graham Angus Farm. Danny Graham can help you out for your purebred Angus cattle needs. Bulls and heifers currently for sale at Graham Angus Farm, Milton, Illinois. Call or text Danny Graham any hour of the day, 217-723-4116. For the visiting team, the Lady Hornets of Brown County, they'll start Haley Sefton, Ashley Markert, Brooke Guardhouse, Addie Palmer, and Mackenzie Cassing will be their starting 5. For the Braves, they'll have Hannah Williams, along with Grace Henry, Taylor Peebles, Jordan Apps, and Emma Henry in their all 8th grade lineup. 4 8th graders and a 6th grader for Brown County to start here in this matchup this evening. Our final break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll kick it off next.
All right, just about ready to get things underway. We want to thank the folks from Great Rivers Bank for our pregame sponsorship. And don't forget about Trash Queen, serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan County with residential and commercial trash service. Roll-off service too, 10, 15, and 20-yard roll-off containers, 320-4320. And Illini Express will get us off today on this handoff for Brown County. Here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Monday through Saturday. 18 months and older, the people that they see with no appointments necessary. Learn more about the services at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org.
Well, Brown County will get the ball to start as the visiting team. They are wearing the green uniforms, gold numbers, black trim, and the ball inbounded in the backcourt to Ashley Markert, and we're underway. Markert takes the ball to the wing on the right side, between the hands of Guardhouse, able to secure it now. Throws the top of the key to Addie Palmer. Swings it left side to Cassie. Cassie on a dribble drive, pull-up shot, blocked by Henry, and the rebound down to Emma Henry as well. Off to Williams, and the Lady Braves will have it on the attack on the offensive side for the first time tonight. Dribbles toward the left wing, does Williams. Deep in the corner to Peebles. Works it down low to Henry, turns and faces the basket, gets underneath, shot put up no good. That was Grace Henry. Rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with the Braves underneath.
One thing that Mackenzie Cassing will see is a lot more size against her on the defensive side in this game.
Henry to inbound, looking here. She'll get the ball into Williams as the pass was deflected. Hannah Williams is not very tall, but everybody else about the same size. Pretty good height all the way around. Here's a shot put up no good by Grace Henry. Rebound put back. Emma Henry won't go. Rebound put back in the middle by Apps, no good. And this time the ball out of bounds. Last touched by Pittsfield. It'll be Brown County ball on the sideline in the backcourt. No score. 5:09 to play in the first. Cassian will get the ball to Ashley Markert, and she'll bring it up. Been a few pretty good athletes named Markert at Brown County on the ladies' side over the last decade plus. Now to Palmer. She'll throw a pass that is going to be deflected all the way out of bounds on the opposite end of the court by Grace Henry. She got the hand on it. Had it been the ball side hand, she probably would have been shooting a layup about 5 seconds ago.
She set him up for that, but it went off her knee and all the way down to the other end.
4:47 to play in the opening quarter. Markert brings the ball into the front court, finds Cassian on the right side, looks down low, had Sefton open for a moment, instead throws it out top to Palmer. Palmer will create a little space, get it to Markert, pulls up for a three off the bounce, no good. And running down the rebound is Emma Henry. To Williams. She'll bring it across, no full court pressure either way so far in this one. Williams off a couple of screens, hands it off to Apps. Now to Henry. She'll drive the lane. Shot put up no good. Emma Henry had the ball deflected out of bounds, and it will stay with Pittsfield underneath. I don't think Denny Flessner agreed with that call. He chucked the marker to the ground. Inbounds pass comes to Apps. Blocked out of there by Markert. And the rebound to Sefton. Markert brings it into the front court to Sefton on the left elbow. Has already used the dribble. Now the ball knocked free. Run down by Markert. 2 minutes into this game and no score. Markert trying to change that. She drives and is fouled by Peebles, I believe.
Peebles will pick up the foul, I do believe. It'll be her first, team first.
Inbounds pass here from Cassie. Lobs in the middle. Ball comes to Palmer. Works it on the wing to Haley Sefton. Her pull-up shot is blocked, and the rebound down to Grace Henry.
Kind of some wild shots in the early going, but Williams guarding a much larger player against her.
Here's a ball to Peebles from the baseline. Shot no good, and the rebound comes down to Brown County's Guardhouse. She'll work it into the front court. Nice fine marker to Sefton. Runner won't go. Rebound tipped around. Comes free to Cassie, and she'll put it up from the free throw line. No good. And now Emma Henry with the rebound. She'll bring it into the front court herself. 3:23 to play in the first. Passed it in the corner to far for Peebles. Ball out of bounds. A turnover on the Braves is their first. Still tied. Nothing.
First turnover of the ball game.
Yeah. I'd say both teams are used to scoring in the post, and they each pose a challenge to the other for that in this contest, but it might get a little easier here as Peebles picks up her second foul already. And to the free throw line will go Ashley Markert.
Markert to the free throw line, looking for the first points of the ball game. She'll shoot with 3:12 left first quarter. No score in the early going here. First one up is good by Markert. Makes it a 1-0 ball game. She'll get another. She does not move those feet when she shoots it. She's got the confidence there. Puts it up all arms. It's no good, and the rebound's going to come off to Markert as she hustles after it.
Okay, nobody got a box out on the shooter that time. Now she's going to pull up for a three and nail it from downtown. And Markert has all four in that possession and makes it a 4-0 advantage for Brown County.
She shot that first three-pointer. I kind of wondered that one. She had great confidence.
Yeah, if you watched her in warm-ups, she nobody garnished pretty deadly. Here's Henry trying to get an opening in the post. Across to her sister Grace Henry, and she'll get her first 2 points of the night. 4-2. Brown County's lead with 2:39 to play in the first. Here's Markert. Ball knocked free for a moment. Works it down to Palmer. Palmer will have her back to the basket, looking for somebody to cut free. Close to 5. Close to 7. And it is a 5-second call. Turnover the first by Brown County.
Markert doing what the seventh graders on both teams did. She pivoted with both feet, but no traveling on that. Got the 5-second call. Here comes Frieden into the game. She'll set Peebles down, who picked up her second foul about a minute ago.
2:28 to play in the first. 4-2 Brown County, and it'll be Lady Braves basketball. Length of the court to go. Williams will bring it up for the Braves in the home white uniforms. Works the crossover. Dishes it off to Frieden. Entry pass down low. Finds Grace Henry, and the game's tied at 4. Grace with all 4 for her team. All 4 for Brown County by Markert. Markert now has the ball knocked off of her and out of bounds. There goes the Markert again. 2:07 to play in the first quarter.
Williams being aggressive on the guard play, and when the big girls dribble the ball, Hannah Williams able to get a hand in there and knock it away.
2:05 to play in the first. 4-4 the score. Williams to Henry. Works it down low to Grace Henry. Little off balance shot, no good. Foul, then she'll shoot 2 shots.
See if we can pick up who the foul is on. Looks like Markert's going to pick up the foul, her first, team first. Free throws the other way. Grace Henry's got all 4 points for the Lady Braves. She could give them a lead as she shoots 2 free throws with 1:56 left first quarter on the Trash Queen scoreboard. First one up and good.
Bowlers Universe open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday 4 to midnight. Come out and enjoy the fun. Get some great food and more at Bowlers Universe.
Grace Henry's second one is too long. Rebound is taken off by her sister Emma up off the backboard. Won't fall. Gets her own rebound.
Try to work a pass now that's tipped and stolen away by Markert. Markert will take it into the front court. Williams trying to stay in front of her. Crosses over. Pulls up for the 3. It's an air ball. Out of bounds, and it'll be Braves basketball. 1:39 to play in the first.
Got that much size. I think shooting the three's fine, but boy, you can work the ball in and get some layups, I think, if you're Brown County. Denny Flessner up and down the court and a little bit farther than probably a coaching box is.
Oh, no, it goes all the way to the baseline.
Does it really? I'll be darned.
Yep.
He's a Camp Point Central graduate.
Henry with the basketball, works it to Apps. She'll pull up for a jump shot from 10, no good. And Cassian has the rebound for Brown County. Gets it to Markert. She'll call out the offensive play. Brings it into the front court, between the legs with the dribble. She's pretty smooth with the ball. Now she'll pull up for another 3. It's way too long, and the rebound comes down to Emma Henry.
Emma will rip the ball away.
To Williams, a minute to play in the first. 5-4 Lady Braves with the lead. Williams with Septon guarding her. Off to Emma Henry. Looks for an opening down low. Ooh, Apps had done a nice job to seal the defender on her hip on the high side. Needed to have a little more of a lob pass that time. It was a little more of a bullet, and it goes out of bounds.
It was a bullet, no doubt about it.
50 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Cassian now playing the point. She'll dribble toward the right wing. Drives to the baseline, pull-up jump shot, no good. Rebound, though, run down by Ingram, who's checked in. Off to Markert. Markert behind the back with it. She looks to create a shot. Shot put up is good. Markert's got all 6 of her points for her squad. Makes it 6-5. We change the second of the contest as Brown County's back on top with 23 seconds to play in the half. Frieden with it at the free throw line. Looks down low. There's Grace Henry, excuse me. Shot it up, no good. Rebound pulled in by Cassing. She'll push it ahead to Markert with 10. She'll step back for the 17-footer, no good. Apps with the rebound for Pittsfield. Takes it into the front court with 5. Throws a pass that's tipped by Markert. It's still loose. Run down by Apps, and the buzzer sounds, and we played 1 quarter. 6-5 the lead for Brown County on top of Pittsfield in 8th grade basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Ready to start the second quarter. 6-5 the lead for Brown County. And Pittsfield will have the basketball to start the second quarter. And Jack's got to look at shooting percentages after 1.
Brown County 2 of 11, 18%, 1 of 5 from the arc, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Pittsfield PCS 2 of 9, 22% have not shot a 3, and they're 1 of 2 from the free throw line. A 6-5 ball game, 2 lead changes, and we were tied at 4. It'll be PCS basketball as we're underway in the second quarter.
Hey, the Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. Braves basketball, they have Williams, Grace and Emma Henry, Frieden, and Apps. Here's a pass down low. Henry does a nice job to get squared up to the basket. That's Emma Henry. Her first 2 and makes it 7-6 Pittsfield. Lead change the third of the contest. Markert into the front court against Williams. Works off of the screen. Free throw line to Cassing. Cassing will try the dribble. Kicks it out to Ingram out front. Bounce pass to Markert. Markert, a couple of shot fakes. Toward the right wing. Works it to Ingram. Ingram tries the dribble drive. Ball deflected by Frieden. Sefton runs it down for Brown County to Markert. Drives the baseline. Shot up, rattles in and out, no good. Gets her own rebound, put back, won't fall. Rebound out to Cassing. She'll fire it right from there, no good. Sefton with the offensive board. Trying to go back up with it. Now throws a pass in the lane. Ingram, Markert, Cassing down the drive. Shot up, no good. Fouled, and she'll shoot 2.
Cassing will shoot a pair. Her and Markert, when they get the ball, they fling it towards the basket, and they get their shoulders set a little bit more. They're going to be good players, both of them. Cassing to the free throw line, looking for her first points here. She scored 16 of the 20 in the first game, made both free throws, and she's good for the first one there.
Lipcom Seed Sales, your Pioneer dealer. They can also assist you with precision farming and crop insurance. Brett Lipcom, 217-242-2703, or Aaron, 217-430-4516.
Jump ball as Henry had it, but Markert did a good job tying her up, and it'll go the way of Brown County.
Inbounds pass here for Brown County. Comes out to Markert. She stands probably a head and a half taller than Williams, who's guarding her. Cassing works it down low. Fadeaway shot no good by Guardhouse, and the rebound to Grace Henry. To Williams, 7-all on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 4:44 to play in the half. Williams looks for an opening. Gets the ball to Frieden. Down low to Henry. Henry going to go up against Markert. Shot no good, partially blocked, saved in by Apps. Williams will have it out front. Bounces off of Sefton. Ball comes free throw line to Henry. To Apps, nice strong catch in traffic. Gets it to Henry. Now a dribble drive, shot put up and good by Grace Henry.
She's got 7 of the team's 9.
And makes it 9-7 Lady Braves. 4th lead change. That 7th grade game was back and forth like this the entire way. Here's Markert on a drive. Little floater up from 12, no good. Rebound, Sefton underneath again, and they're going to say she was out of bounds, so it'll be Braves ball.
Third turnover of the ball game against Brown County.
Yeah, it was on the rebound.
Oh, okay. What's this their second then?
3:55 to play in the half. A 2-point lead in the basketball now for PCS. Ball at the free throw line, Henry. Looking down low, Frieden will come out front. Henry going to try the drive now. We've got a nice seal by Apps to open that one up, and Grace Henry another 2.
Biggest lead of the ball game for PCS right now.
11-7. Here's a pull-up three-pointer by Cassian, and she finds the mark from behind the arc.
She's got 4.
11-10. 3:25 to play in the half. Williams with it. Trying to run the flex. Gets it to Madison Frieden. Look down low. She can put the ball on the floor. Instead throws it out to Henry. Henry tries the dribble drive. Ember Henry across the lane and gets it to go as it rolls through.
Her second bucket. She's got 4.
13-10. Pittsfield with 3 minutes to play in the half.
Peebles will check in on the next dead ball.
Ingram with the ball on the left side. Looks down low. Ball knocked free. Nice defense by Frieden that time, coming to help and forces the turnover. Into the front court, Emma Henry has Markert chasing her down from behind. Ball knocked free. It goes out of bounds off of Henry, out of bounds, and it'll be Brown County basketball. Timeout by the Lady Hornets. Will pause as well. 2:42 to play in the half. It's a 13-10 Braves lead.
(13-10) PCS with the lead over Brown County. 2:42 left in a half on the Trash Queen scoreboard. And it'll be Brown County basketball linked to the court to go. Scoring for Brown County, Mackenzie Cassing has 4 and Ashley Markert with 6. On the other side, 9 of the 13 for PCS come the way of Grace Henry. Usually Emma's the leading scorer.
Brown County will have the ball as Cassian will walk it up for the Lady Hornets. Works off of the screen from Markert. Now up top to Ingram. Gets the ball into Markert. A lot of hands slapping at the ball there. She's going to find it open down on the wing against Henry. Now crosses over, drives the lane. Might have traveled. A lot of contact down there. Looked like Frieden caught a knee, and the ball is turned over.
4th turnover against Brown County. Just trying to do too much that time.
Williams with it into the front court for the Braves. 13-10 PCS. Williams now has picked up the dribble. Works it to Frieden. Looking for an opening and a timeout by Sean Walsh for PCS. 1:58 to play in the half. 13-10 Lady Braves. They'll have the ball when we come back.
.158 left in the half, a 13-10 lead for PCS over Brown County. Some pretty talented young ladies out here as they develop their skills on both sides. They should have some good matchups. But then you know that next year when these girls move into their freshman year, that Flynn girl's going to be there. In fact, the twins. And Brown County's going to have tremendous height, are they not?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, who's going to match up there?
In volleyball, I bet it's the same.
And you watch Markert handle the ball, and she might be the point. Apps with the ball, finds Henry. Henry goes right aggressively to the rim, missed the shot, and the rebound is tied up between Henry and Cassie. And it will stay with the Braves.
I will say for the Henry girls and also for Peebles, they don't back down much, neither does Apps.
Grace Henry to inbound it. Looking here, lobs it into Emma Henry, puts it on the deck, puts up a shot and scores.
Good post move that time. She's got 6 and the biggest lead of the ball game right now.
15-10 Braves. With 1:30 to play in the half on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Here's Cassie, now picks it up out front, and now she gets a technical for slamming the ball down.
So Cassie will pick up the foul because it is a personal. That'll be the first personal on her, a technical foul. And PCS will shoot some free throws. Yep, you got to have control, and Cassie was frustrated, and she slammed the ball to the ground, and the referee called the technical. Williams will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Then it'll also be PCS ball. Turnover will be the 6th on Brown County. Just frustrated, that's all. It happens. Williams is first. High archer up and good. Her first point of the night. And gives the Braves the 6-point lead, their biggest of the ball game. Williams high archer on the second. Also good. She's pretty automatic from there, it appears.
Can I tell you? I don't think what she did warranted a technical. It wasn't really a frustration at the referee. It was a frustration at herself.
Oh, yeah.
There's different ways to interpret that.
Most referees will call that one, though.
Yeah, I tell you, it was right, though. Williams gets the ball to Peebles in the corner, Apps, and she's called for traveling. 1:15 to play in the half, 17-10. The advantage for Pittsfield.
My old buddy Steve Surratt was here. He wouldn't have liked that one. He's a Brown County fan.
Into the front court, Cassie. He'll kick it off to Ingram. Ingram played a lot of that 7th grade game. Up and handle the ball out front. Now a reach-in foul on Peebles, and she'll pick up her 3rd.
Yep, pick up her 3rd foul on the reach-in. She's got all 3 fouls for the Braves, and I would think, Sophie Gingler's going to come into the game.
So Gingler will check in for the first time for Peebles. And now they're also going to send Markert to the bench, as she must have blood on her. So Brown County will have to have a substitute.
Don't have a trainer here, so you're going to take care of it on the sidelines with the coaches.
I can tell you what happened in a boys' game this year. They had Chad Ferguson clean up the blood. There's a lot of qualifications for that.
Brown County calls the timeout. 17-10, PCS with the lead. 1:03 left in the half. Back after this. .103 left in the half. Margaret had blood, so the coach from Brown County called the timeout so he wouldn't have to take her out of the game. Morgan Frieden has some ice on her nose after she caught something, an elbow, a knee, or something in the nose earlier.
Madison.
So Gingler's in Madison, that's right.
Hey, it's rough. Very physical game. 17-10 Lady Braves with 1:03 to play in the half. Inbounds to Guardhouse. She'll work it down. It goes off a Septon and out of bounds. And a turnover on Brown County is their 7th. So down by 7 with 7 turnovers. And with 55 seconds to play in the half, the Braves look to add to their biggest lead of the contest.
Cheerleaders are working hard. We haven't heard much from cheerleaders all season.
Here's Henry with the basketball. Grace Henry looking down low for Emma Henry in the lane. Turnaround shot there, no good. Rebound down to Markert, and she's fouled by Apps, I believe.
No, Emma Henry's going to pick up the foul.
Okay.
4th team foul. 3 against Peebles, 1 against Emma Henry.
35 seconds to play in the half. Cassian will bring the ball up. Finds Markert. She'll pull up for a 3-pointer. It's good. Markert with her second 3 of the contest, and it makes it 17-13.
She's got 9.
20 ticks to play in the half. Williams on the dribble drive. Little floater up, partially blocked, no good. Gets her own rebound. Works it back out to Gingler. Gingler to Henry. On the right side, Apps. Throws it out top to Williams with 8 seconds to play. Williams will try the drive in against Septon. The free throw line, a pull-up jump shot, no good by Grace Henry. Rebound put back. Emma Henry is good, though, as the buzzer sounds. And we head to halftime. On the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show, it's 19-13. Pittsfield leads Brown County. Halftime stats and more your way after this.
Welcome back on the Carnes Communication US Cellular Halftime Show. Carnes Communication for all your cellular phone needs from US Cellular. They've got the phones and accessories and personalized service to help you. 285-5400 at the corner of Jackson and Washington Street. It's Carnes Communication. It was a 6-5 Brown County lead at the end of the first quarter, but a 19-13 lead at halftime, so a 14-7 second quarter for the PCS Braves to have their second biggest lead of the ball game. They led by as much as 7. They've turned the ball over 5 times. Brown County 7 times. There have been 4 lead changes, tied at 4 and 7. Brown County was 3 of 17 in the first half for 17.6%. They were 3 of 7 from the arc, or 2 of 7 from the arc, I should say, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 8 of 21 for the PCS Braves, 38%. Have not shot a 3, but they're 3 of 4 from the free throw line for 75%. PCS leads at 19-13 at halftime on the Carnes Communication US Cellular Halftime Show. Individual scoring comes your way after these. Welcome back on the Carnes Communication US Cellular Halftime Show. A 19-13 lead for PCS over Brown County here at halftime in a good ball game. In the scoring situation, Ashley Markert's got 9 for Brown County, and Mackenzie Cassing has 4. On the other side, 9 points for Grace Henry. Emma Henry has 8, and 2 points from Hannah Williams for a total of 19. A 19-13 halftime lead. As we go to break, we tell you about Central Illinois Sports, proud to bring you the games. Visit CentralIllinoisSports.com to see our latest schedule of broadcasts. Subscribe to our YouTube page, please. Just hit that subscription button. Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook to stay connected with everything in the world of sports. And Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them or give them a call at 285-5013. Check out the new gnomes they've got in also at Real Net and Twine. 19-13, halftime lead for PCS. Second half play-by-play comes your way after these. 19-13, the halftime lead for PCS. Brown County in the second half. Sure was going to try to isolate young Miss Ashley Markert, who hit 2 threes in the first half. Mackenzie Cassing hit a 3 also, and neither one of them has any trouble reaching it from 19-9, that's for sure. They're both very strong, and we saw, in fact, the Cassing girls shoot the ball from almost half court a couple of times and got the ball right up there where it had a chance to go in. On the other side, the Henry girls have had some pretty good high-low and been able to make some close-in shots, and both of them have been effective around the basket. Free throws on both sides haven't been many, not a lot of fouls. 2 on Brown County and just 4 on PCS, but 3 of those 4 are on Miss Taylor Peebles.
Taylor Peebles says, what the heck? As rough as this game is, I'm the only one.
She'll be asking the officials why they're picking on her, huh? Her grandma gets to come to the game and they call fouls on her. They better look out, because grandma's liable to come out there and say, hey, quit calling fouls on my granddaughter.
Very well could be. It'll be
Brown
County basketball to start the second half. Down by 6, have trailed by as many as 7, I believe. Is that correct?
Great memory.
Yep. Lady Braves will be in action tomorrow night against Rushville, or Schuyler Industry Middle School as they call it. Not sure why at the high school it's Rushville Industry, but at the junior high it's Schuyler Industry.
Well, it used to be Schuyler County against the world. That's what that was always the saying.
Oh yeah, I remember that one from back in the day.
They need a basketball.
Freshly sanitized. Ready to go.
Brooke Guardhouse got the ball for the officials.
Brown County on the basketball. Ingram will inbound it. And we'll be underway to start the second half. Ball comes into Cassie. She's got the ball out front. Finds Markert. Markert toward the right wing against Williams. Trying to pester her on the dribble some. Works off the screen. Gets a good look from 3. Short. Rebound comes down to Emma Henry. She just ripped it away from Cassie. To Grace Henry. Now to Williams. Pressured by Markert. Williams with the basketball out front to Emma Henry. Tries the dribble drive through the lane. Shot put up is good. Just aggressive that time to the rim.
She's got 10.
21-13, largest lead of the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard for the Lady Braves. Cassian with it into the front court. Right side finds Guardhouse. To Markert off the little curl screen. Shot no good. Williams with her second rebound. Works the outlet pass to Emma Henry. Henry brings it across. Deep in the corner it goes to Peebles. Pass down low, overthrows Apps, and it's stolen away by Cassie. Cassian on the run into the front court for Brown County. Drives the lane. Shot put up no good. Rebound tied up, and it'll be Lady Braves basketball.
Williams doesn't back down from anybody, even though she's one of the smallest girls in the court.
No, that's not surprising, though.
Her sister was a aggressive young basketball player and then had some injuries. Good golfer, good runner.
4:45 to play in the third. Here's a pass down low. It's stolen away. A turnover on the Lady Braves. Cassie now going to get a good look from 3 in transition, and she'll knock it down again.
She's got 7.
21-16, down to a 5-point lead.
Got to identify those shooters, don't you?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, when Markert and Cassian are open, they don't miss. Here's now Williams tries to split a double team with the dribble. She's tied up, and a turnover on the Braves on the alternating possession arrow is their 8th.
Coach will come out and help Devin Workman get that ball off the floor.
Inbounds pass comes to Cassian in the backcourt. She'll work it across with the pass to Markert. Markert tries to drive the lane, gets by the defender to the rim, and can't get it to go. Rebound put back up, no good by Guardhouse. Gets it again, won't fall. And the rebound this time comes down to Emma Henry. She'll work the pass to Williams. Williams back to Emma Henry. 3:57 to play in the third. To Apps. Had an open lane in front of her. Shoots the jump shot instead. Rebound down to Cassie for Brown County. Cassie will bring it across the half-court line. Now reverses it over to Markert. Wide open 3. Too long. Rebound down to Guardhouse again. She'll put it back up, no good. Peebles has the board now for Pittsfield. 3:33 to play in the third. Williams will walk it across for the Lady Braves. By 5. Side with it to Emma Henry. Henry will try the dribble drive in, gets to the rim again and scores. She's got a really good touch right around the rim, doesn't she?
Got good quickness down there on that step, too.
It's 23-16.
She's got 12 now.
Cassian on the dribble drive, had it poked away by Williams. Ball loose underneath. Sexton and Williams are tied up, and it'll be Lady Braves basketball, so a turnover on Brown County.
That'll be their 8th turnover, each team with 8 miscues.
Williams kind of stuck the hand in there as the offensive player tried to dribble by, knocked that one off of her, and forced the turnover. Williams with it on the left side to Henry. She'll try another dribble drive. It gets to the rim, blocked this time though by Markert, and the rebound comes down to Guardhouse. She'll work it to Cassian. Cassian on the dribble for the Lady Hornets to Markert. Dribbles toward the corner, trying to create an opening here. Down low, try to find Cassian. Ball tipped and out of bounds. Last touched by Emma Henry, and it will stay with Brown County underneath. Cassian will be the trigger person with 2:34 to play in the third. Looking here, we'll lob it into Markert. Markert right back to Cassian. Little quick pass, shot up no good. A rebound down to Apps. She's drugged down from behind, and a foul will be called against Guardhouse.
Oh, they're going to call that against Henry.
No, it's white ball.
Okay, well, who?
Guardhouse.
I was like going, wow. Okay. First foul on Guardhouse, first team foul.
2:25 to play in the third. Williams with the basketball against Sefton. On the right wing finds Apps to Henry. Henry a good catch, drives in, left-handed shot up and good by Grace Henry.
She's got 11.
Makes it 25-16, a 9-point lead, the largest of the contest. Quickly into the front court, Markert forces the shot up, won't go. Peebles had the board, but then it was knocked off of her and out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lady Hornets.
Cassing and Markert just need to get some of the other girls involved in the offense, and they'll have some easy shots.
Maybe if they got one another involved. Here's a shot put up by Markert, no good. Good box out by Emma Henry. It's just a lot of trying to create your own shot, which is hard to do without any help. 1:50 to play in the third. Williams with it on the dribble drive. Drives in fearlessly. Shot put up no good. Rebound down to Peebles. Up. Ball was knocked away. And coming out of there with it is Cassian. She has a little trouble with the dribble into the front court. Goes off of her knee, and hustle as she might, she couldn't run it down. And it's a turnover on the Lady Hornets.
9 on them now. Just had the ball get away, and she was trying to get to it. It just kept rolling away.
Williams with the ball. She's got good quickness. Dribbles past Sefton. 1:28 to play in the third. A 9-point lead and the possession for PCS. Williams to Apps on the right wing. Try to pass down low. Try to go over the top of Markert, and that's turned over. 9th turnover. Markert into the front court. Drives, might have traveled. Kicks it off. Ingram gets an open look from the elbow, and she'll knock it home.
Her first 2 of the night.
Makes it 25-18. 1 minute, 3 seconds left in the third period on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Williams with the dribble for PCS. Pressured by Sefton in the full court pressure. Dribbles toward the wing now. Kicks it out to Apps. Pass down low was tipped. And it's loose, and it's going to go off of Brown County out of bounds and be PCS basketball. For Apps, she's got to throw that pass fake to get Markert's arms down before she tries to throw over the top of her. 41.7 seconds to play in the third. Inbounds pass comes into Henry. Shot up no good. Rebound down to Grace Henry, though, and she'll pull it out front for the Lady Braves. Up by 7 with 33 seconds to play. Now Henry drives, traveled, and is called for it.
11th turnover on the Braves now.
And a chance for Brown County to get a quick score here. Then they'll get the ball to start the fourth quarter, so they can pull it rather close right here. Down by 7 with 27 seconds to play in the third. Sefton with the elbow, out top Markert, wide open 3, try to bank it, and the rebound down to Peebles for the Lady Braves.
Shot a little bit too quick and needed a little better basket recognition that time.
Williams to Emma Henry, gets it across to Apps. 9 seconds to play, ball knocked away from behind. It'll stay with the Braves on the sideline. 7.1 seconds to play in the third. Henry to inbound. Looking. Gets the ball into the corner to Peebles with 5. Up to Henry. She'll shoot a 3. It's an air ball. 1.7 left in the third. Brown County the chance to try to beat a buzzer here. Cassian will get it. She'll put it up 3/4 court at the buzzer. It was on line, but just a little short. And after the third, it's Pittsfield 25, Brown County 18. Fourth quarter play-by-play your way after this.
(25-18) PCS with the lead. Brown County will get the basketball. Brown County is 6 of 32, 18.7%, 4 of 13 from the arc, 30.7%, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. The Braves are 11 of 31, 35%, have missed their only three-point attempt, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Brown County basketballs, we've got the final 6 here in regulation.
Cassian gets it on the inbounds play, works off the screen from Markert. Going to try to get it right back to her on a little give and go. Travel, no call. Rebound loose, out of bounds. It'll stay.
Nope,
it'll go to PCS. 5:50 to play in the contest. Brown County with a little full court pressure now. Emma Henry will bring it up along with Grace Henry. Grace takes it across the half-court line, has a player chasing her down from behind, and that player is Markert, and she'll be called for the reach-in foul.
That'll be her second, this team's second of the second half. None on the Braves in that third quarter.
I think there were only like 5 total fouls now called between the two games combined. Inbounds pass goes between the hands of Henry and is stolen away by Markert. She's off to the races into the front court, drives in, shot up good. Good body control that time by Markert. It makes it 25-20. Down to a 5-point game with 5:27 left. Henry into the front court, drives in some trouble now, needs to throw it back out, does so to Williams. Lady Braves just need to keep running the offense, they'll be all right. Williams with it toward the wing, dishes it off to Emma Henry. Try to throw a pass, it's tipped, but Grace Henry gets it, drives the lane, blocked out by Markert. Rebound tip that goes out of bounds, last touched by Emma Henry. It'll be Brown County basketball, down by 5.
Brown County picking up the tempo on the defense a little bit in the aggression, and it's paying off for them.
Cassian brings it across on the wing. Free throw line to Markert. Turnaround shot off balance, no good. Rebound pulled in by Grace Henry. Ball stolen away by Markert, though. Took it right out of the air. Puts it in and makes it 25-22. 4:44 left. Grace Henry with it in the backcourt. Emma Henry finds Peebles, has wide open under the basket. Madison Frieden open up a shot and miss it. And the rebound pulled in by Cassie to Markert. She'll try the dribble drive. Down by 3. Pulls it out now for a 3 in the tie. No good. Rebound down to Grace Henry. To Emma Henry. Works it into the front court. Henry down low, Frieden. This time she catches and scores.
Her first 2.
A good confidence to get that ball right back to her and put it in. 27-22, 4:04 to play. Markert with it at the free throw line. Tough turnaround, gets it to go.
Who?
She called bank.
Bank shot on that one.
27-24. Henry with the ball in the backcourt to Grace Henry. Now the ball knocked free. Stolen away. Markert picks it up, puts it in. It's a 1-point game, 27-26, and the Braves call the timeout. 3:41 to play, 27-26. Pittsfield clings to a 1-point lead. They'll have the ball length of the court to go when we come back.
.341 left in regulation, and from a 9-point deficit down to a 1-point deficit, Brown County has caused 5 turnovers very quickly in the fourth quarter here. They've got it down to a 1-point game. PCS calls the timeout, and they'll have the basketball length of the court to go. Brown County has flooded that backcourt, and PCS has got too many people down there trying to help bring the ball up, and just need to spread it out a little bit. And I think if Emma Henry and Hannah Williams will work on it, they can get it up the court. They have all night.
27-26. The lead for the Braves. Led by 9 just moments ago.
Yep.
And they'll have the ball out of bounds. Length of the court. Ball comes into Emma Henry. She'll pick it up, look in the middle, finds Frieden. Frieden will attack down low. Through a pass, Grace Henry, good catch, shot up, no good, foul, and she'll shoot 2.
Foul's going to be on Sefton. That'll be her first, team foul number 3. Free throws for Emma Henry on the night. I think she is 1 for 2 from the free throw line, if I'm not mistaken. Has 11 points. First one is up and no good.
Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new build. Driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
High Archer, second one up. Does not hit anything, so it'll be ball out of bounds. Brown County and their chance for a lead change. We've had 4 in the ball game, but it's been a long time since Brown County has led.
Maybe the first quarter. Here's Cassian with the ball into the front court. Finds a pass. Nope, stolen away by Emma Henry. She'll push it into the front court. Drives the middle. Shot up no good. A rebound down to Williams. We'll pull it out to Grace Henry. Drives in. Puts it up and in for 2.
What a job by Williams.
Emma Henry on the score.
14 for her now.
Yeah, Williams is scrappy in there now. Markert takes it quickly the other way. Has the ball knocked loose. It's stolen away. Williams will get the possession. She's then going to be fouled by Markert.
That'll be Markert's 3rd foul, 4th team foul. Good strength by Williams, the little girl there, taking care of the basketball.
3:02 to play. 3-point lead in the basketball for the Lady Braves. Need to get it in. They do so to Henry. What a catch. Emma Henry to Grace. Now to Williams, and they'll call her for traveling in the backcourt.
14th turnover and the 9th in the second half.
You think she traveled?
Nope.
I think so. She had a pivot foot. Cassing to inbound. Looking. Ball comes in. It goes out of bounds. It was last touch. Frieden just kind of had it hit off her heel and go out of bounds. Not much she could do with that one.
Nope.
2:58 to play. Brown County down by 3. Cassian to inbound underneath the hoop. Gets it in the corner to Ingram.
Markert with 3 fouls is pushing pretty hard that time. She's got to be careful.
Ingram off of the screen from Cassian. Tried the old pick and roll, ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Henry. It'll be Brown County ball underneath once again. See if they try the little lob into Markert this time. Little give and go right back to the inbounder. Nope, they'll try it in the guardhouse. Her shot's blocked by Grace Henry, and she gets the board. She'll push it into the front court. Going to try to drive coast to coast. Shot put up no good. Rebound down to Markert. Williams going to try to chase her down. And sped her up just enough to turn her over.
13th turnover on Brown County, and that was all Williams going against the big girl, and she just tipped it. Markert hit it one more time, knocked it out of bounds.
Here's a full court pass. They're going to try to find Peebles. Tried to chase it down, saves it in, but it's a turnover. as Cassian comes away with it to mark it into the front court. Good cross-court pass to Guardhouse. Had trouble with the catch. Out top to Cassian, who couldn't catch it. Williams on the floor, as is Cassian, and a timeout whistled for Brown County. 2:20 to play. 29-26. The lead for PCS. Back after this.
.220 left in regulation. 29-26 the lead for PCS Brown County basketball.
Going to inbound. They get it into Marker. He's picked up the dribble between the circles to Ingram. Hope Ingram with it toward the right side. Now loses her footing. Saves it near the half-court line. Run down by Cassian. Cassian pressured by Williams. Works off of the screen, does Cassian. Oh, little fake moving right to the rim and scores. What a move. Cassian with another two to make it 29-28. Here's a full court pass down low from Henry to Madison Friedman. She'll put it up and in. What floor vision that time?
How did they get that found?
31-28. Back to that three-point lead. Here's Cassian, though, for the three and the tie. No good as she airballed it. It's out of bounds to the Braves. Length of the court to go. 1:35 to play. 31-28 PCS on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Grace Henry will inbound the ball. Comes into Emma Henry. Was bumped around by Sefton. Out of Grace Henry. She'll bring it across the half-court line with 1:28 to play. Over to Williams. Williams out near the half-court line with Guardhouse on her.
I think the referee needs to back up a little bit.
Here's a ball knocked loose. Williams gets it back to Henry. Drives in. Nice extra pass to Frieden, who lays it up and in for her third basket of the night.
6 on the night. Big pass right there.
33-28. Here's the ball. Williams knocks it free. Run down by Marker. A minute to play. Down by 5. Shoots a deep three. No good. Rebound, though. Cassian will run it down on the offensive side to Marker. Down low to Guardhouse. Puts up a shot. It's contested. And on the rebound, Sefton knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Lady Braves ball with 48.8 seconds left, up by 5.
Big play by Peebles that time with the position and not letting Sefton get the steal.
Emma Henry and Grace Henry will bring it up. Grace Henry on the dribble into the front court. Works it to Emma Henry. 37 seconds left. I think if you're Brown County, you got a foul here. You only have 4 fouls. Williams with it. No reason for the Lady Braves to be in a hurry. Just spread the floor. 30 seconds left, up by 5. Why aren't they fouling?
I don't know.
Still not. Now Margaret will come up and pick up her 4th foul.
Yep.
22.1 seconds to play.
Of all the people you don't want them to foul, or to foul them, it's Marker.
Marker just turned around and said, I think we need to foul. Said it to the coach. I think we need to foul.
I think you're right.
22.4 seconds left. Up by 5 is Pittsfield. Inbounds pass comes to Peebles. She'll throw it in the middle to Henry. Henry will go at the rim. Shot up no good. Rebound down to Cassian. It'll give Brown County a possession. 14 seconds left. Cassian will drive length of the court. Williams ties her up. Ooh, they're going to call her for a foul. And she'll shoot 2.
Williams will pick up the foul. Cassian was shooting on that play?
That's what has been indicated by the official.
2 of 4 from the free throw line are the Hornets. Cassian 1 of 2. First one is up and no good.
LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing for all of your trucking and hauling needs. See the Dunham boys and their professional team, 285-2808.
11.2 seconds left. Cassian makes the second. She's got 10.
and makes it 33-29, and Brown County calls the timeout with 10.8 seconds left. Down by 4. Gives us an opportunity. I'll tell you about Graham Angus Farm. Give Danny Graham a call for your purebred Angus cattle needs. Bulls and heifers currently for sale at Graham Angus Farm at Milton, Illinois. Call or text Danny Graham, 217-723-4116. And we're not sure if you've heard, but our friends at Dot Foods have some great career opportunities available right now. They're looking for more than 100 people for positions in their warehouse in Mount Sterling. And if you want to talk about a great team, the Dot team is it. The company has been part of our community for over 60 years. They just did a pay increase, so you can start in the warehouse earning up to $22.35 an hour. And on top of that, they have great benefits, paid vacation, profit sharing, 401k match, and a lot more. Check them out at Dot Foods Careers/warehouse.
Great job by the PCS cheerleaders tonight. They've really been cheering all night long for this squad, and the 7th graders got the win. 8th graders trying to hold on. Brown County's been a tough opponent in both games. And
it's been 2 close games.
Yeah, hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Hope you'll hit that subscribe button if it's your first time to join us.
If it's not, don't hit it again.
Because that takes it off.
Yeah, that unsubscribes.
We don't want you to do that. Oh, what
Unlike
happened to the clock right there? We had 10.8 seconds left. Now it's down to 1.1.
It might have been too much to take off. Could be too obvious, possibly.
I think it should have been 11.2 left.
11.5, how about?
Shouldn't have started. It was 11.2 when they shot the free throw. Now they've gained 0.3 of a second. But at least they got it fixed.
You always said time's
never standing
never
still.
Created or lost.
I've never heard that.
Well, that's what they always have said.
I don't know who they are, but I've never heard them say it
people that
other than you.
Same people that predict the weather.
Yeah. Timekeepers.
11.7 now.
Holy cow.
Time keeps on rolling.
There may be a whole quarter left if we're not
Inbounds pass comes into Emma Henry, and they'll call her for traveling.
16th turnover. So
9.4 seconds left, a 4-point game.
Right now there's 9.4 left. You never know.
Could have had a little more. Inbounds pass coming here. Cassing will look to get it in to Ingram in the corner. Out to Sefton. 6 seconds. Ingram fires a 3. It's good. Knocks it down. Timeout. And there'll be time on the clock. We'll have to figure that out. As the clock ticked all the way down, it's 33-32 right now. Should be about 1.7 seconds left.
I bet you will end up with 3 or 4 seconds.
Should be about 1.7. And who was looking at the clock?
You and me. 1.7 ought to be about right at the most.
At 33-32, it's a 1-point game. Brown County with only 5 team fouls. So they're going to have to steal the inbounds play and get a shot in 26 seconds. That's what's on the clock right now. I think that seems like a little too much.
I think 26 seconds might be a little too much. No, 2.6 is way too much, too.
That's what they're going to have, though.
Wow.
So they could have time to still foul here. One time.
Should be about 1.7 left, but there should have been 11.2 when we got done with the free throw a little bit ago. It went to 10.8, and then it went back to 11.7. So
it's like soccer. It's counting up.
I think the referees are the ones telling everybody what to put on there, and that's been a little, certainly not the people keeping the time's fault, but
no,
they're just going to do what you tell them to do.
Now, you know how they want a shot clock in high school basketball?
Yeah, they better
institute video replay. It's the only way it's going to work. So 2.6 seconds left on the clock. 33-32 is the lead for Pittsfield on top of Brown County on the Trash Queen scoreboard. It's ball out of bounds underneath. Length of the court to go.
Brown County has to foul twice to put PCS at the free throw line.
And the inbounds pass comes into Henry. She can hold it. Brown County will not foul, and the final on this one will be a 33-32 win for Pittsfield. 33-32, Lady Braves with the victory. We head to the Illini Community Hospital post-game show where we'll look at final stats. We'll name our player of the game and wrap up today's broadcast. That's all coming your way next on Central Illinois Sports. Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Final on this one, a 33-32 win for the PCS Braves over the Brown County Hornets. Two close games. In fact, combined they were decided by 3 total points here tonight, and pretty good basketball both ways, Chet.
Was good basketball, and at the end of the first quarter, Brown County led 6-5. PCS would lead 19-13 at halftime, 25-18 after 3 quarters. Brown County would get it to 1 a couple of times after trailing by 9 and end up losing the game 33-32. Brown County was 12 of 45 from the field unofficially, 27%. 5 of 17 from the three-point line, 29.4%. 3 of 6 from the free throw line, 50%. They turned the ball over 13 times. Led in scoring by Ashley Markert with 17 points. 10 points from Mackenzie Cassing, who was also the leading scorer in the 7th grade game, just a 6th grader, and 5 points from Hope Ingram, all in the 4th quarter. Big points for her, trying to bring her team back. Emma Henry, who had 8 in the first half, 14 in the ball game. Madison Frieden had 6 points, 11 from Grace Henry, 9 of those in the first half, and Hannah Williams added 2 points for the Braves. Also, Jordan Apps played a great game tonight, as did Taylor Peebles, but they did not score. This is the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. They've been serving the community since 1942 with excellent health care services, primary and specialty care to emergency medicine. Illini is here to serve you and your family. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. It is time for our player of the game. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And our player of the game tonight, we're not going to do it by points. We're going to do it by floor game, taking care of the basketball and some big steals. That's going to be Hannah Williams, the point guard for the Braves, our player of the game on the Derek Harris, Edward Jones financial advisor player of the game.
That's going to do it from Pikeland Community School. We're right back here tomorrow night as the Lady Braves wrap up their season against Rushville.